Hey, I'm making some videos before I lose my voice, and this one is going to be on my progression. Um, Previous video I said I was stubbing my foot in the fall of 23. I fell over at volleyball in January. In April, I couldn't jump at a concert, but up until April, I could still walk unassisted. In May, I started using a walking stick, and by June, I bought a walker to go to my first ALS clinic appointment because I figured the hospital would be pretty big and I wanted to make sure I was able to walk. Well, by August, I was really struggling to walk with a walker. So a charity named Team Gleason sent me a portable powered wheelchair. So I was able to take Josette for a walk and maintain some of my independence. By November 1st, I was in this wheelchair, and that's kind of the final step of losing my ability to walk. I can still stand and do what's called the pivot transfer, but I have to have the chair elevate me. I'm not able to stand up from a sitting position by myself. For instance, when I sit on the toilet, even though it's an 18-inch high toilet, my caregiver has to help me get off the toilet. My hands, and this is January 24th of 2025 that I'm recording this, but my hands, it's as straight as I can get them. But if every day my wonderful caregiver does exercises with my hands, and if they can kind of straighten up still for a while, and we're doing the same with my legs and my arms, trying to maintain flexibility even though I'm losing a tremendous amount of muscle. For instance, my grip strength in April, I went to a physical therapist back in April because my doctor said I just needed a sports massage. And when I went to see the physical therapist, they were like, dude, something is majorly wrong. You need to see a neurologist. But anyway, when I was there, my grip strength in my right hand was 50. Normal adult male would be around 150, 120 at least. And I was at 50, which is a bad sign. And then when they retested me in June, I was at 40. And then as the months went on, 30, 25, 20. My grip strength is currently at 7, which is not promising. And my pinch strength is at 3, meaning I have a heck of a time pushing buttons. So like the lock button on my phone, or even the button to get my hospital bed to go up and down. Any kind of buttons I really struggle with. And I totally have lost my fine motor skills, so I can't really sign my name anymore or write. So little things like that. I also have a hard time showering and need assistance. But throughout the course of the summer, it was weird. As most of you know, I have a Toyota MR2 Spider 2001, a little convertible. And I was able to drive that with no problems up until October. September, October area. I had a heck of a time getting in and out, but once I was sitting in it, I could drive with no problem. And it was really weird because it was one of the few times I don't feel handicapped when I was able to drive my car around. But now there's no way I could drive my car. I'm in a handicap van now, which I can still drive as of January of 2025, but we think it might be in our month because once I totally lose my grip strength, I won't be able to hold the steering wheel. So it's gone pretty quickly, and next steps would be I'm going to lose my ability to swallow, I'll lose my ability to speak, my arms will be totally dead, as will my feet, so I have to have a Hoyer lift and caregivers using the Hoyer lift to get me out of bed or in the shower in my chair. And eventually I'll lose all the muscles in my body, and that's where I'll probably die because I won't be able to breathe or eat or anything on my own. So a feeding tube, colostomy bag, ventilator are all in my future, and I'm not sure at this point which ones I'll want to do or not want to do, and we'll figure all that out as time goes on. But the grip strength and pitch strength was the scary part for me. That I was consistently losing several points a month, and I kind of knew by this winter it would be bad, and it's certainly there. So trying to think if there's anything else. Back in January, I remember not being able to lift my right foot all the time, and I thought I had a pinched nerve or was sitting on a bad office chair or something. But it's weird how it comes and goes, and I'm still able to kind of move my feet or whatever, and that's a good thing. And we'll keep fighting every day, and even after I'm not able to move, try to keep a positive attitude and just have as much fun as I can and spend time with people I love for as long as I can. So that was a little story about my progression, and we'll see you in the next video. Thank you.